All right, stop with the slurs, okay, Megan?
Okay, I'm
fucking
done.
Put them aside
God.
for 1 minute. Look at us.
So-called liberals.
We're so-called liberals. That's the name of the podcast. We just,
I'm gonna quit, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm alt right now,
It's the only way to make money in the podcast game.
dude.
Is you either peddle really bad coffee and do slurs,
Yeah,
or you do like lip syncing. I guess I don't know what the other side really cares about.
Though.
That's the next step: podcast lip syncing.
Or you have a podcast, but you also have a music career.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Fuck,
what
you're
you
right.
do.
Damn it.
Have you guys seen any of the clips of like? I get a lot of like podcast clips in my Instagram reels and stuff, obviously, because they know what I really like.
Because you watch all of them.
Because I watch it, because I'm liking them, and I go, "This is
And
awesome."
I watch them 20 times in a row.
Yeah,
Bookmark it.
What I do is I start washing the dishes, and I have a clip playing on my phone, and it just repeats.
I actually do that.
That happens to me sometimes too. It pisses me off.
When you really want to support a friend.
Yeah.
But it's like I guess it's like porn stars, but not like the super famous ones, like the one level down.
Yeah.
Like the biggest ones on OnlyFans. They all have like podcasts now.
Yes, yes.
And then they're just like, I'll just see the clips, and all the time I'm like, I can't imagine watching this.
It's
an hour of
to
this.
completion.
Yeah, no. It's the same way I use porn, I guess. So it's like I would watch about 45 seconds of it and then be like, that's about enough of this.
I can
and
fill
then-
in the rest with my mind.
I'll figure
Yay.
this out. I'm a good storyteller.
It's like I'm on the podcast. Sorry.
No. I think the OnlyFans girls are doing that because they have more parasocial relationships with their guys than the actual porn stars. Because I think they use that as girlfriend simulator versus actual porn stars that they know that they don't exist.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's just a theory.
Yeah. Instead, I just have created parasocial relationships with my podcast.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yay!
Yeah.
And happy birthday to John and
Yay!
And also activate.
Yes. And also, if you've been getting my messages that I'm purposely sending you, they're real and I'm coming for you very soon.
And also, I'm in love with you.
Yes.
I will be doing Morse code blinking the whole episode. Pay attention.
I don't know you that well. But
Me?
I'm
Oh.
gonna assume you have a bunch of real freaks
I've
who think that they have a big relationship with you.
Yes, there was one person that they came to my first show I did in New York, and they lied about. They were like, "I just walked in on this show, and I'd never even like heard of you before." Then they followed me, and then I looked at their account, and I was like, "That's okay, I believe that." And then 6 months later, I was just going through my old Instagram to see if there's anything I need to archive because the times are changing.
Yeah, of course.
And
yeah.
then I saw that he had commented on a post from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And he was just lying to me.
He commented on it 3 years ago, and he goes, "I've been following you for 4 years."
No.
I was there the day you were born.
Yeah.
The freaks have actually gone away recently.
That's nice.
Which I think it's because I am slowly reaching a higher star level than I think they think is achievable anymore. So I think I'm in like a nice middle ground where they're like, "Oh, you're in a movie, so that means you're actually famous, and that now I have no shot with you." So
Yeah.
That's what they've wanted, is that they in their mind thought they had a shot this whole
they thought
time.
they had a shot a little bit, yes. And I think now
Yeah.
that they're just like, "Oh man, she has like a career," that it's over
Yeah,
for them.
yeah.
So
She's not just a girl on Twitter I follow.
yeah, she works at Barstool now.
What
so
the
she-
hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
That's interesting.
no.
What a bunch of what do they call Fairweather fans?
Yeah,
Or
I
the
know.
opposite.
Fairweather Simps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Name of
some
the episode.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Some of them are very supportive. They're like, "That's our girl. She's doing it."
Oh,
now."
that's
Yeah.
nice.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
those guys are nice, and they've just cooled off with the sexual remarks, which is nice.
Yeah,
So,
if you're gonna beg for pictures of feet, you also have to be supportive when I go, "Hey,
Yeah.
share this or like this reel," things like that.
Yeah, like my ex-girlfriend got married yesterday. I liked the post.
congratulations.
Thank you
Nice,
so
dude.
much.
That's really big of you, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much. But that's the thing where I'm like, listen,
I
I'm not
reported it
a
when my
fair.
ex got married.
I'm not
I
a
report everything for child pornography when I don't like the person.
I'm not a Fairweather ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Listen, we dated. I don't even know. 15 years ago. I'm in love with you still. I
Every
need
day.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend. Okay, my ex-boyfriend married my other ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend over the summer,
That's wrong.
and they got together
Whoa.
because they bonded over how much they hated both of us.
That's beautiful.
I was like, "Yay, we
that
did
is
that!"
actually a little. That's kind of romantic.
It
in
made
a
me
way.
happy. It made me happy for them. Yeah.
Am I crazy here that I think I think about the origin of a relationship, and it's like if the origin
Adam and
is, huh?
That's the origin of all relationships,
That's true.
Adam and Eve.
If it's too strange, my brain's like, there's no way they're gonna go all the way because it's too that's too weird of a story for someone to get married.
And now they're married.
And now they're married. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're in Texas, and they're like 24, so they're gonna be married for the next 45 years,
years.
probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And 42 of those will be hateful,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
vindictive years.
And they're gonna have 3 kids
Yeah.
to keep it together, probably. No,
Damn.
they're very beautiful. I hope they have a good time.
We should have kids to stay roommates.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You know what? No.
Oh fuck!
What?
I'd be such a good father.
I think I'm gonna freeze an embryo with one of my friends just to make sure we stay friends.
Ooh, what do you mean? With
My best
them?
friend Ethan. Ethan, if you're watching this, I think we should do this.
Ethan, activate.
Ethan, I think it'd be a good idea because me and him are best friends in such a way to where we'll never be attracted to each other ever again. We were when we first met, and then we were just realized we're best friends. And I think we should, because what if when we're 40 we realize that we should have been together
The whole time.
Yeah, and so I think we should freeze an embryo now, just so we can have that choice.
I didn't realize, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you're wrong. Do you need a partner to freeze an embryo?
Yeah, you
Yeah, an
fuck,
embryo,
and then they
and
take
it's
the
not- an
embryo
embryo
out
is
of
not
you.
an egg.
Yeah.
Embryo's not an egg. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
so you can
learning all
freeze your
this
eggs.
right now.
Yeah, you can freeze your eggs, but
That's what
that
okay.
doesn't have as high of a shot of working later on as if you freeze an embryo.
Okay.
I've been
Okay,
I've
look
been
at
freezing my sperm, but just kind of in the freezer here. Yeah, and
Is
our
he
fr-
that
It tastes
why the
delicious
ice
on a
is
summer
yummy?
day. On a hot summer day.
and our freezer actually isn't that good, so it's more of like a slush.
Ooh, sort of a slush
yeah,
texture.
yeah.
Ooh,
It's kind of nice. I think.
I've always disliked about popsicles that they're not sticky enough. So
That's
this
what I'm
is
saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're in the wrong
freezing an
popsicles,
embryo.
king.
All right.
They what was those like as seen on TV commercials that was just like a iced popsicle? It was like you'd make a slushy. You'd put whatever liquid in the thing, then you'd
And
shake
it had
it
like
up.
the kind of different color.
yeah, look like a
yeah. Do that more. Yeah. It was
I'll do this all day
thing.
if you want me to.
But what would happen if you put cum in that?
Hey,
I don't know.
Come on, we're 10 minutes in.
No,
that's
don't
exactly what
act
our
like
podcast
this
is
is
all
what we
about.
do immediately.
I bet it would. I mean, are you saying what happens if you put a lot of just cum in there, or if you
Cum
add
and the thing.
It's
Oh,
diluted.
my name's Megan. Welcome to the
Everyone,
podcast.
yeah.
Megan's here. You read the thing. You know who's here. It's Megan.
I just wanted to do that
That's fine.
because I felt bad about getting us into cum talk.
No. You should.
I
curse on here, by
shifted
the way?
gears.
Oh, we can curse on here.
Yay!
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. I think if you put something with cum in there, it just makes it a little bit more intimate. And if, when you give it to the mailman or whoever you're going to give it to, he's going to be really upset.
Can I say a specific sexual fantasy I've been thinking about recently?
Please.
If you fucked a vampire and he bit your neck while y'all are fucking, that would be awesome, right?
It's double penetration.
Yes, triple because 2 fangs.
2 fangs.
Yeah.
Here's
God
my-
damn
Would
it,
you be
you're
into
right.
that?
Here's my biggest problem with that. In the scenario, you put up the vampire's a guy.
Hey, yeah, the doctor's
I
a
don't
woman.
want it. Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's the part. I'm
See
like,
the
yeah, whatever.
kids-
Bite my neck.
Kids these days with the doctor, that's my son, I can't operate on him.
Uh-huh.
They say that they have gay dads. Isn't that insane?
changed to gay dad?
They changed to gay dads.
Oh, it's awesome.
Once again, women get the short end of the stick. The doctor doesn't even get to be a woman in the fake scenario anymore.
No, the doctor's the boy is a girl,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
the dads are gay.
They're like,
dads are
okay,
gay.
so the doctor is trans mask.
Yes.
And
That's so fun.
that
Wait,
crazy?
so that's crazy. The vampire thing again.
Yeah.
You're saying this is something you've been thinking about
Like every hour.
every hour.
like you what? Like okay, but and when you say thinking about it, and are you interested? Are you turned on by the idea, or are you just like this is a interesting, funny idea to me?
It's sort of a
Or both.
both.
Yeah,
both.
okay,
It's
okay.
yeah, well, it doesn't have to. I guess it's not mutually exclusive.
because I've been reading like girl style pornography recently.
okay, this is
That's
huge
coming back.
now.
This
Yes,
is big.
it's back,
Big.
and then it made me pick up Infinite Jest again. I read one 400-page porn book, and I said I can't do this ever
Oh, okay.
again.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now
For a second,
back
I'm like,
into-
is Infinite Jest a porn?
no.
No, you're trying to balance. It's like eating a bunch of cookies and then going for a
And then
run.
going to the gym.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
I'm doing 75 hard, no porn anymore. But that's the only thing I'm doing.
Just no porn?
Yes, no porn. No. Because I read this one and it was just I read a 450-page romance novel, which is basically like a Dr. Seuss level of writing. And I read it in like 4 hours, and then I was awake till like 6:30.
Oh my God.
It was then I was like, something has to change in my life right now.
Sure. What genre was the book?
It was mafia kidnap style.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
It was
I just
fun.
rewatched
It was fun.
Goodfellas, so
Yes.
I'm on board.
Yes. I as someone who strongly identifies with her name's Loretta in Goodfellas. No.
No, Karen.
Karen. Who's
Lorraine
Loretta?
Bracco.
Loretta. Yes, and then Loretta from Moonstruck, also famously Italian characters. Yeah, I love her in Goodfellas. But yeah, I was like, I can't read this.
I can't do this to
I was like,
myself.
and there's some girls that they read those on the train,
Yeah.
and they read them is it sort of Dr. Seuss on.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Could you? In a house?
Would you rail me under a bus?
Yeah, would you? Could you on a? I used to have all of Green Eggs and Ham memorized, and I'd pop it out to be
What?
annoying. Yeah,
It seems pretty annoying.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't get.
It's funny how popularized or repopularized the women reading horny books.
I was
Yes.
talking to a woman and I found out that's the only thing she reads, and I stopped talking
Yes,
to her.
it's
I couldn't
their-
do it anymore.
It's bad for you. It's the same. It's still porn brained. It's just
Yeah.
girls, and I think they don't understand that it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Same
know.
part of your brain.
Have you been
Yes.
to? You know, there's like in like Park Slope. There's like
Ripped
the
Bodice
Ripped
is the
Bodice
name of the store.
is like a romance novel bookstore.
I'm gonna go and burn every book like I'm
Yeah.
the fucking Gestapo.
That's the yeah.
But they also have like YA books there because I was on the website. I was in the
Yeah,
one
yeah, you're in
day
the
where I
Ripped
was
Bodice
really
verse.
into the
Sure.
porn
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And famously, YA stands for
Young adult.
Oh,
so there's
okay.
young adult stuff at the porn store because these women have baby brains. There's 30-year-old women reading books for teenagers
and
that are
in the
porn.
book world, young adult is like
Teenagers.
It's for teenagers.
Okay,
like
okay. You gotta explain book
the Hunger
stuff.
Games.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
the
it.
Hunger Games is YA.
Ah,
So
okay.
but
YA
yeah.
sounds tough though.
YA, yeah, YA, yeah.
sounds sick.
There was like a thing that was like a thing on Twitter I saw recently where there was like a bunch of like women who were fans of those kind of books being like, you should only read YA books.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's the only kind of book it's like you're like a 35-year-old woman who only reads books for 14-year-olds.
Yeah, it's also I think they're doing it for like a sort of instant gratification because
Yeah.
you can blow through one
Yeah.
of those books. It's like because I used to when I was like really depressed, I would just read one play in like an hour, and I go, I read a whole book today, and it's
I
just
could-
like, and you can blow through it. Which plays are like still probably more entertaining than YA
Yeah.
books,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's just
Yeah, it's so funny though. It's like, look how fast I can do the game where you put the square block
Literally,
into the
yes,
square
yes.
hole. Like, look how
God.
fast I am at that.
no, oh man,
Yeah, I know, like some people I know from like whatever like jobs I worked millions of years ago, and you still follow them on Instagram.
I
'Cause,
love those people.
Yeah, but being like, this is what I read this month, and it's just like.
and it's 50 books.
with like a woman kissing a wolf on the
Yes.
cover or
Yes.
something, and it's like brutal.
It's so crazy. No, because I have a friend, my only friend that I think is actually like very self-aware about reading these books.
Yeah.
She was just like, yeah, my Goodreads goal is to read 500 books this year, but I also am reading things called like The Vampire and Werewolf That Fucked Me.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like-
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, go for it.
I got werewolf STIs,
Yes.
and this is my story.
Yeah, because I watch probably ungodly amount of YouTube, but I'm not like I'm a cinephile.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like, I don't-
It would be the same. Exactly. No. Oh, so
I watched that guy with the big weird mouth eat everything at Arby's,
I love that guy.
and that means it's the same as me watching every Pedro Almodovar movie.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
same. It's exactly the same.
I was
Yeah.
They should show that.
Light
They should show.
should be in the A24
Dude.
segment.
yeah.
They should show Eric the Electric at the Metrograph.
There you
That's
go.
my guy. The guy who's like, I'm gonna eat 40,000 calories today.
They did show salad fingers at the Roxy.
That's very funny.
But it
I
was
had-
because it was the 20th anniversary. I think that guy also makes like actual like horror
okay.
Yeah.
movies
I
now.
respect-
But
that's fine.
I do think it's funny to objectively show a YouTube
Yes.
video at the theater that pay $15.
As long as you show the mouse going down to press the play
Yeah.
button,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy with that.
Man.
I hate that theater, by the way.
the Roxy.
Yeah.
It's not. Actually, I'm in the film community. I love the Roxy.
Yeah.
As far
Is that your favorite one to go to as a viewer?
no, I love
the programming I think is great, and I think that's why I hate it so much because I want to go there.
I wish it was I wish it was larger. I wish it wasn't in a hotel.
I wish it wasn't attached to a nightclub.
Yes, I
and
would. Yeah, there's a lot of things about it that I would.
Where is this?
This is
We
in
went-
like
we went and saw a
Wall
movie there.
Street almost.
What is
The movie theater that's in the bottom of that hotel.
we saw Driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do some fun. They do good programming
Yeah.
there.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Wait, what's my favorite theater? I love IFC.
Yeah.
And I love. Oh no, Film Forum's my favorite. Film
That's-
Forum's my
yeah.
favorite. They don't have. I love that. it's always just old geezers at Film Forum. It's
yeah.
so much fun. Like, I saw a movie there. I don't remember the name of it. It was kind of awful. And then afterwards, this old man that was sitting in front of me, hacking up along the whole movie. I walk out of the theater, and then he walks up to me. And he goes, "Excuse me, I missed the first 1 minute of that movie, and I didn't understand anything that happened." And I was like, "Don't worry, I didn't understand it either." And he was like, "I think I need to rewatch it again." I was like, "I don't know if it's worth rewatching." I was like, "I'm just gonna read the Wikipedia for it." He was like, "I never thought of that," because he's so old and sweet.
yeah.
He really, it was very.
Hey, buddy, I don't know what you think they're gonna fit in a 1 minute in the beginning of the movie.
Sincerely, I understand his confusion. It was the worst. I don't remember what the movie was. It was like some random one from like, I only saw it because Bob Hoskins is playing like a serious role in it.
Okay.
And I love Bob Hoskins. I love him so much. Did you guys see Twisters 40X?
Did we see it? No.
Did you see? You didn't see Twister?
No.
Oh my god!
I saw you had a whole thing.
Yes, I took shrooms and I was in the front row for Twisters.
Were you doing it for Vice? Like what?
No, if I was 10 years old, if I was a millennial right now, I would have literally put my body on the line for a Vice article.
Yeah,
I think back in the day.
You have no idea. That was my only goal.
Yeah,
It's the only thing I ever wanted to do. Like literally 3 years ago, I was like, "What if I take every gas station dick pill?" I'm like, "Why?
Exactly.
Like, for what reason?"
And that would kill on YouTube now.
It really
Except you can't
would.
say dick pill, probably.
Exactly. I can't talk about the Rhino XL too much.
Unaliving my male parts for energy. My
God,
male
dude,
born
the
cis.
the getting around the censorship language, it like does something to my brain where I'm like, don't fucking talk like that.
Yeah, there's a art exhibit in Seattle right now where instead of talking about Kurt Cobain killing himself, they said he unalived himself.
No.
And like on the plaques at the art museum, it says
I
unalive.
want to. That makes me want to protest. I want to become the Westboro Baptist Church for this kind of language.
It's so insane. That shouldn't be in real life.
You can
Yeah.
use the same signs for them.
Yes, literally. No, I hate. But no, Twisters 40X, very good.
Was it
very,
good?
very good.
Okay.
I've never done the 4DX movie.
I did it for that movie, and I also did it for a cartoon movie called The Bad Guys. It was cute. It was cute. I will
Moving seats, water.
moving seats, water. I was gonna stage a viral tweet where I just have like a bucket of water dumped on me, and I go, my seat messed up.
Yeah, that's fun.
50 retweets. No,
easily.
I didn't. Yeah, easy. No,
Easy. For Megan, no problem.
Yeah. For me, that's just a
Worth
normal
it.
Tuesday. I'm in a big fight on Twitter right now because I said Avatar is not slop.
I saw. Yeah.
Avatar,
The
blue
movie?
people. Yeah,
You think it's not slop?
it's not slop.
Like you think it's like prestige cinema?
I don't think it's prestige cinema. I think it's a blockbuster. I think blockbusters are not slop. I think.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
interesting
no.
now.
Okay, so far, I think I agree with you.
I think slop is the Star Wars movie TV shows that come out every 6 months on Disney Plus.
I agree
Yeah.
there.
Slop, to call Avatar a movie that took 15 years to make the second one, slop is just not what slop is, I think.
There's a vision.
And it was an original property. It was an
Yes.
original thing. Just because Disney owns it does not make it slop.
Yeah.
I don't think, because I wouldn't call James Bond slop, and they make new James Bonds kind of at the same rate as they make, well, Avatars, there's less of them, but like,
Sure.
But there's a new James Bond every 15, 20 years.
yeah, you can
know?
count on it. Yeah. It's just, that is not slop. Slop to me is like the spin-off of the spin-off Marvel show.
Like the movie about the bad guy in the Minions.
Yes,
Or
yes.
Despicable Me.
The Loki show.
The Loki show. Yes, that is what, which first of all, I'm already done with the word slop because I said slop too many times
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
but it's just like, blockbusters are not inherently slop to me.
Yeah, like
I think that statement I fully agree
Because
with.
Twisters isn't slop, it's just a blockbuster.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's not like, I think it's a well-made movie.
Sure.
It's just like it's just a blockbuster, and blockbusters have certain plot structures and
Sure.
beats that they have to hit and
Yeah.
stuff. And so,
like, and because there's like a thing, I guess like an analog would be like a hamburger is not like, the idea of a hamburger is not slop. A McDonald's hamburger
exactly.
is slop, but like a hamburger with good ingredients is still like a utilitarian, simple thing, but
Yes.
it can be made well and it can be good.
Yes.
But so like that's the thing where it's like I'm not a big like action movie like the big blockbuster movies, like there's some of them I hate, but then some of them I'm like, you could not get me to say a bad word about Bad Boys 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I love them. 3 and 4, those could be slop.
Yeah,
three is slop, I think.
I still think those are just blockbusters, kind of. Or
because
because
just bad. They're just not good.
Yeah, they're just not. Yeah, a bad movie is not slop.
Yeah.
I think slop is literally like, oh, the piggies will eat up whatever we throw
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
They're not
Heart-
made with
yeah.
love. Yeah.
Okay. That definition then I think is a lot. I think if you would, I don't know, I didn't read the whole thing. If you gave people that definition, like, hey, my definition is this,
Yeah.
I think most people would agree with you.
That's fair.
But I think a lot of people, especially people that love movies, love the smell of their own asshole and love to be like, it's not a good movie. It's not cinema.
But there is the inverse also. The people that can't wait to say the word pretentious. They think any movie that is not Marvel,
Yeah.
Star Wars, but like that kind of anything that's not slop is. They're like, oh, you only like pretentious movies. I'm like, and what do you mean when you say that?
Yeah.
Like, when you describe something as pretentious, music, movies, whatever? What do you mean? Do you mean it is? It takes more than a 4th grade reading level to understand what's happening here. And
Maybe the ending is open-ended.
Maybe that sentence the way I said that was a little pretentious.
That's all right.
But
no, I completely agree. Because then it's just like, then people are saying things like Jaws is pretentious, and that's just
ridiculous.
you've completely lost the plot.
yeah, Jaws was a blockbuster movie.
Yes, they're calling older movies. Everything before 2000 is pretentious to some people.
Yeah.
which is
9/11's
insane to me. Exactly.
Yeah, it's
that's
like-
just good lowbrow. Yeah.
One of the most pretentious movies I've ever seen is probably got to be Rat Race.
yeah.
What an unbelievably pretentious movie.
Yeah, people just leaning against something for the sake of themselves and their view of themselves is just like, why? Why are you the pretentious thing? The inverse of it. It's just again, I think too many will attach their views with who they are,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
But
I don't
what
know,
else?
it's just
But what else is there to attach to that?
how good you are at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
that's fine.
sexuality.
Yeah. I attach all mine to race, so I think that's fine. Yeah. Race 1, tasted movies 2.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, can we do this since you're a movie person as well? Do you have a top? Can we see your Letterboxd top 4?
My Letterboxd top 4. Let me
It'd be
see
funny
what
for
it
us to do
actually
that.
is right
Yeah,
now.
oh,
as
yeah,
if,
let's
as
do
if
it.
we are Letterboxd.
Let's see.
Yeah,
What's your top 4? Oh.
Let's see. I have a planned answer for if Letterboxd ever actually answered this
Good.
or asked me this. I was just gonna say 3 different Looney Tunes cartoons and then the piano teacher.
Nice.
Which is piano teacher. Yup.
Piano teacher.
Yeah, I love the piano teacher. I have the 2 in my
Hell
top 4.
yeah. Let's
Wow.
fucking
Piano
go.
teacher podcast.
Piano Teacher podcast.
I have When Harry Met Sally, Piano Teacher, Moonstruck, and the Philadelphia Story.
Oh, what's the Philadelphia Story?
It's like a 1930s. It's Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Stewart.
Banger,
it's
Jesus.
the Avengers. It's
Black and White Avengers is sick.
it's very funny. She's like a society girl and she's getting married to just like some other rich guy, and Cary Grant's her ex-husband, and there's a reporter that comes to the wedding to report on it.
Oh, I've heard of this.
It's so much fun. Jimmy
I'm
Stewart.
gonna watch it.
It's
I'll watch it. I'm
so
putting it on my
good.
list.
I'll put that to my watch list
It's
right
so
now.
good. Jimmy Stewart does like the best drunk acting of all time in it. It's
Acting,
so
yeah.
good. Oh my god,
Give
no.
me back my wife.
That and Bringing Up Baby are like my 2 favorite old movies.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Have
what
you
do
ever seen The Women? It was like the first movie that had no men in it.
Oh, I know about this.
Yeah, I watched
I don't want to
it-
hear anything more
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
No, it's an interesting movie. I just remember I watched it once with my
Yeah, George
grandmother.
Cukor. Yeah, same
Yeah.
director.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's
Wait, no,
really-
different director.
Yeah.
My top 4 right now, and my 4th kind of changes sometimes. Drop Dead Gorgeous, I think, is the funniest movie of all time.
I haven't seen that. I need to see it so bad.
You'll love it. Piano Teacher's number 3. Rushmore.
I love
Rushmore so much.
I'm so in love with the what's his name in it? The lead guy,
Jason Schwartzman?
Jason Schwartzman. I'm
He's
so
the
in love with
cutest-
Jason
yeah.
Schwartzman.
And then 12 Angry Men is my favorite movie of all time.
Perfect movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect movie.
Let's see. My top 4 is Piano Teacher,
Mikey and Nikki. I
Mike-
cheated. I looked
Yeah,
over
that's
his
fine.
shoulder.
Piano Teacher, Old Joy by Kelly Reichardt,
Okay.
Cool Hand Luke, and Mikey and Nikki.
I love Elaine
Great.
May.
Yeah, God. I think this is my theory on movies. I've said it on here before, but I think the best movies about male friendship are made by a female director.
Absolutely. Point Break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally like Wayne's World,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
everything because you have the inherent masculinity of the men acting in the roles, but the female directors and writers, whatever, like are not afraid to tap into the emotional part
Yeah.
of it. So it's like male movies about masculinity are like Bad Boys, where like every once in a while you can be like, I love you after like we almost died in an explosion.
Yeah.
You kill 7 guys, you get 1 I love you.
Yeah. And then Mikey and Nikki, when they're when the scene where he's like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. That's fine. I'll be your friend. It's truly like unbelievable. I have somewhere in here. It's in a folder because I don't have a frame for it. It's a Mikey and Nikki poster that's like. It's like one of those like French like grand
the tall
French,
ones. I have one of those for the Philadelphia story.
Yeah.
No, I love Elaine May so much. Have you seen Ishtar?
Yeah.
They're
Not in a long
showing
time,
it
but
at IFC right now. Or they're doing
shit.
an defamed to acclaim series right now. So they're doing a bunch of like movies that were just totally panned at the time, but then got cult set. They're showing Robert Altman's Popeye. Over the next week, I think they're showing a lot of fun stuff. I love Elaine May so much because her and Mike Nichols are. I love The Graduate. The Graduate's one of the first movies I saw where I was like, "That's a movie."
Yes. Oh God. Yeah. Absolutely.
I love The Graduate so much. I love that. I just got chills thinking about The Graduate.
Yeah.
I get chills all the time. It's so crazy.
That's another movie. There's a couple movies where I'm like, I could just put The Graduate on at any time. There's like, there's a bunch, but that's one of them for sure. There was a time where, and I think Diego had to intervene on it, but the movie that I'd be like, I don't know what to watch. I just put it on. It would just be Manchester by the Sea. And Diego was like, "Are you okay?"
That's
and I was like, "I don't think so."
That's a bit much.
I watched it I think I watched it like 6 times in a month once, and I was like, "Okay, there's something deeper going on here."
Oh, just the stroller scene. No.
I keep fast forward. I go back and forth between the police station and the stroller, back and forth all day long.
That's like I had a Royal Tenenbaums month like that where I rewatched the Royal Tenenbaums maybe 40 times, and then after the needle in the hay part, I just stopped watching the movie. I was like, that's what I needed.
That's the scratch I needed.
Yeah, God, I love Royal Tenenbaums.
Cool Hand Luke is like that for me though. I just put it on.
I've never seen that.
It's beautiful, and then it can become background to me because I've seen it so many times where I can just be like, oh, there it is. Yeah. But no, it's really beautiful.
I love movies like that. And then when you actually show it to someone else and you sit down and watch it again, and then you're like, that's how I am with the Before trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Because like Before Sunset and Before Sunrise, I've watched maybe 1 billion times.
Yeah.
I love those movies.
There's something cool about like, I think most people have like a song that way where they're like, because again, it's 3 minutes. It's easier to put something on like that a lot. But then having a movie that you're like, you have like an obsession with for a small period of time is like, I don't know, something about it. Because it's like in 1 month, you watch Roll 10 Moms a bunch. It's like, that's a huge part of your month.
Yes, and I know exactly like what I was doing and what I was feeling that month that I was doing that. Yeah, no.
There's movies that that's also how I feel about like movies on a plane sometimes, where I'm like, I got to put on a thing I've already seen a bunch, and I can just like, kind of. I don't have to fully pay attention, but I'm like, I'm watching it here.
Yeah, I love to have options for what to do on planes.
Oh yeah,
that's why I just buy a bunch of snacks. I go, I could snack right now, or I could pretend to read.
Oh yeah, the amount of books I'm like, I'm gonna be gone for 4 days. I should probably bring 3 books with me.
I brought Infinite Jest, and they pulled my bag to the side because they were like, it's too big. We just had to. It looked like a bomb.
Yeah. No one really brings books this big. We thought when you opened it had a gun inside of it.
Yeah, we thought this was a funny joke or something. Yeah.
I will say 100% of the people I know that have finished Infinite Jest are women. So I guess the joke is that like every guy has it and it's not opened on their bookshelf.
Yeah.
Or like all these guys want to talk about it. I've only ever been cornered and talked to about Infinite Jest by women. And I think it's cool. I'm like, I'm listening, sweetheart. And then I demean them by calling them sweetheart and stuff. But yeah, hey, Toots, tell me more about that book. And why don't you push your tits together while you say it?
Yeah. I realized the other day that 2 of my friends went to Emerson College just because they liked Infinite Jest in high school.
There are.
Holy shit.
Like, oh no.
I did stand up on a cruise because of the David Foster Wallace essay about
supposedly,
it. Yeah.
That's what you got out of that?
Yeah, I was like, I got that, and someone was like, hey, do you want to do stand up on a cruise? And I was like, and then I was like, well, I mean, David Foster Wallace did it for an article. I could do stand up on a cruise.
I'm glad he wasn't alive to have to do Vice articles.
It's
God, yeah.
God, yeah.
David Foster Wallace, how many days does it take to eat a giant lollipop?
Yeah, David Foster Wallace on Hot Ones.
Dude, we can't post a 2 million word essay.
Yeah. I would. There's no doubt in my mind that I would be on David Foster Wallace's Patreon.
Oh,
absolutely.
Like, no, of course I would.
My dream for Infinite Jest the movie, which this will never happen, would be that some studio is stupid enough to be like, let's give 100 filmmakers $1 million and everyone makes one chapter. Wow. And then they just stitch it all together. Yeah, that's my dream, but they're never going to do
What's the, I refuse to read books. What's the story of Infinite Jest? Is it a fiction?
It's fiction.
Okay.
It's like I have not read it. I've not purported to read it. It is a thing where I'm like, oh man, I guess one day maybe, but
it's fiction. It goes back and forth. It's from there's the main character Hal. He's a student at a tennis academy that his dad was the headmaster at, but his dad killed himself in the microwave. Which that's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
But have you gotten to? You haven't read it?
No.
Okay.
I haven't read it, no.
His dad. Wrong reference. I'm like, very Bell Hooks of him. It's a wrong reference.
Well, because then people were just like, well, how did he do it in a microwave? Microwaves don't work with the door open. Then that's a whole plot point in the book. Sure.
Awesome.
And then whenever the kid finds his body, he when he first walks into the house, he doesn't realize what the smell is, and he goes, something smells delicious.
Oh,
and then it's his dead dad exploded. But it goes back between Hal, the kid in the tennis academy. There's Quebecois resistance because all of the United States and Canada has joined to make ONAN, the North American Association. I don't even remember. Okay. But so there's a Quebecois resistance trying to kill Hal's older brother, Oren, who's just like an all-American athlete. Then he has a beautiful ex-girlfriend named Madame Psychosis. Who there's a it's the boiled down explanation is that it's Hamlet at a tennis academy because it's just this kid that is just tortured. And then there's also the most autobiographical part of it is that it's when David Foster Wallace was at a mental hospital in Boston, or I guess he was in rehab or a mental And then there's a part that takes place at like a halfway house, and that part is really a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
There's a great chapter that just he lists everything he ever learned at like rehab, and it's like a 10-page chapter of him just saying just like these most profound sentences ever. It's a lot of fun.
Sick. Okay.
And then
yeah.
I'll see how long the audiobook is.
I love his essays a lot.
I love his voice. So much.
Yeah.
There was a period of time where I was just falling asleep watching the Charlie Rose interview with him, and then I started having dreams about him, so I had to stop. But I love him.
You're walking in there around the house looking like Billie Eilish now.
Yeah. I hate how she dresses.
It's crazy.
It really is. She looks like a Wigger pro skater from like 2001. It's really
so
crazy.
Stupid.
She's like a rep for Mountain Dew. I don't understand.
No, do not. No, she does not. First of all, they have to wear the polo.
That's true.
They have to wear a PepsiCo polo.
Man,
I mean, she's kind of doing what we were talking about on the Patreon, where she looks like a Frankenstein from Big Daddy.
Yeah, where she's like, "Hey, I'm gay now, and I dress like a child." I dress like a child who pissed themselves at school, and then they have to wear whatever's in the nurse's office.
I think she's pretending to be gay to cover up for her and her brother touching each other.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
That makes so much sense to me.
Yeah.
I think, No, why are you wearing boxers?
Stop
So
it. They got big holes in them.
You don't need to wear boxers.
To tuck your t-shirt into your boxers.
Yes, no. At my gayest, I never considered wearing boxers.
It's
she's like,
when she comes out as trans in 2 years, this is gonna look bad.
Yeah, whatever, that's fine. But I think it's gonna be funny. It's so funny though to be like, all right, I'm gay, and I guess that means I have to be masculine. And what's the height of masculinity to me? Probably, Jodeci. Watching Jodeci music videos.
Right.
Watching Jodeci music videos, like.
The boxers piss me, or that would, as a man, I think boxers would annoy me because they crumple.
Yeah, boxers are awful.
I don't understand why you would wear those if you really don't have to.
I had to go to the hospital because I was skateboarding in boxers once, and I pulled a muscle in my groin, and I thought I had testicular torsion.
That's like my ex-boyfriend got half his penis cut off in a weightlifting accident.
Oh my God.
Wait, okay.
Have I told you this story?
No.
Oh my God. He was lifting I know this is true because my friend dated I know this is true and he didn't just have a small penis.
What a great way.
I know this is true because
that's how Donald Trump starts stories.
my friend.
And this to me is true.
He was a great guy. No. He was my friend dated him before I dated him, and he was uncircumcised and had like a considerably large penis apparently. He was a senior, I was a freshman, and he after winter break, he just became incredibly depressed, and everybody was like, "What happened to Kellen?" Sorry, Kellen, you're not online. He then I dated him over the summer. That I was like, hey, like. This is the first guy I've ever seen anybody's penis or whatever, and it was fucked up. But I was like,
and it was mango.
It was fucked up. Well,
hey, why does your penis look like
in that movie? You're like, what is this happening?
He told me that he was lifting weights in his garage. I'm sure that he is not telling me the full story. I'm pretty sure he put his dick through the weight hole or something. But what he said is that he dropped the weight on his penis and it was rusted and it caught on his dick or something. And then he passed out.
Was his penis out while he was weightlifting?
That is why I don't believe the story, but I know it's true because his penis was mangled and fucked up afterwards.
Yeah, that part's true.
That part
the
is
part
true.
that his penis is fucked up is true.
Yes, that part is true. And my friend saw it before, and it was not it was literally like my thumb size.
Oh,
and half of it was head. It looked like a mushroom. Because they had to make a fake like head out of it.
Fuck.
And so it was. I was like, I don't know what to do with that, Kellen. And then I
scream at it if you want.
Yeah. Sort of a Hawk Tua moment.
I knew you were gonna put that in the you were gonna fucking fit that in somewhere.
His penis was fucked up. He accidentally cut off half his penis, and they had to reconstruct it.
The interesting thing, I mean, all of
such
it.
an incredible nightmare to me.
Yeah. The interesting thing is like when someone tells a story that feels very unbelievable, they're hiding something, right?
I know he was hiding. I know he was fucking the weight or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like you can come up with a much more believable lie.
Yes.
Dog accident. Jet skiing gun.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. I dropped a molten bowl of ramen onto my penis, and now it's 3rd-degree burn.
Yes.
You know how like when hot...
Yeah.
Because I got...
like a plastic bag. Well,
yeah.
Because I was never into like sticking my dick into weird things as like a child.
I'm so glad I don't have a penis because I would have done that. Like I would have been so annoying about putting my penis in things.
I think I got turned off from that because it's not exactly the same. But there's that Chuck Palahniuk like short story about a guy who sticks his asshole onto the
jacuzzi.
Like the jet in a pool, and then it starts like pulling out his insides, and it's really vivid. People would be like, "This made me throw up" while I was reading it, and I was like, "That's insane."
You're a child,
but I do remember being like, "Oh, like I know this is like fiction and fantasy a little bit, but I'm like, there's some basis in reality a little bit," and I was scared of sticking my any part of my body into a place that it should not be.
Yes, that's a good
for
fear
sexual
to have.
gratification.
That's a good fear to have. I think.
It's crazy. I always, even when I was a kid, I'm like, well, this thing is valuable. I'm gonna be very cautious
Your
with
penis
it.
or like the vacuum?
My penis.
You're like, it's my mom's vacuum. She needs to clean the house. I can't be sticking my dirty little penis in there.
I'm gonna bust a huge load in this fucking thing and ruin it and gunk it up for the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Not my Dyson.
Not my Dyson. That Norwegian fuck didn't plan on this happening.
Yeah. Dude, even because there's like the thing. I guess it's like there was always the thing of like jerking off into a sock was like a trope in things.
that.
I never did that because one, I was like, okay, if a sock is not being used, it's dirty. I'm not gonna put my dick into my dirty, smelly sock, and then I'm not gonna lose a sock. Like,
that's
I have a finite amount of socks that I can wear this week.
Yeah, I get them only during Christmas, and I get mad about it.
I gotta put a bunch of cum in my sock and then wash it enough, I guess, and then put my foot in it, and then I have like a cum foot.
Disgusting.
I'm like, I'm okay.
Boys would do that while their mom was still doing their laundry.
I did,
which is like, why?
No, yeah.
If I have a son who does that, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay? This is one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me. I had my dad had a big stack of Easy Riders magazine in the house, which is like motorcycle magazines with just like women sitting on it with their tits exposed, which is like pretty sick. So we had a bunch of those. So I would sneak down to the basement. It's so funny. I would sneak down into to get into the basement in my house growing up, you had to walk out into the backyard and then go down because it was an unfinished basement. It was just like where the washer and dryer of my dad's tools were. And he had like a bunch of like old like Tom Clancy books and shit down there. And then all his Easy Rider magazines. So I'd have to sneak downstairs and make it pretend like I was, I don't know, checking out the laundry. I was like, oh no, I needed a wrench. I had to go get a wrench in the basement.
Making sure there's no raccoons down here.
Yeah, I was making sure you guys are cool. They're
when
like,
I would jerk off in high school, I would loudly announce that I was cleaning my room and I didn't want to be disturbed.
It's so
Oh,
fun.
that's awesome.
I go, if anyone interrupts me right now, I'm gonna stop cleaning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop cleaning.
And they're like, I don't care.
Oh man, that's so fucking funny.
I would hide the magazines. I thought I was so smart. I would hide them in between my pillows in my room. But I would jack off into this, like, I had like an American flag bandana.
How dare you?
I know. And
the troops, Michael.
And I know. And I was a Boy Scout at the time. And sometimes in Boy Scouts, to retire an American flag that's too tattered, you have to burn it. And sometimes when that would happen, I would weep because I thought it was so beautiful and I loved our country so much, I guess. And this is pre 9/11. But I would jack off into this American flag bandana, and it was fucking. It looked like an artifact at one point. It was rock hard and just many different colors. But
Civil
then
War?
I had it all like in between my
Smells
two
like it.
pillows, and then I went to Boy Scout camp once, and I came back home, and the magazines were gone, and the bandana was just with my laundry, like folded up nicely, like my mother had like found it and cleaned it, and I was just
She
like,
got another mom to help her.
dude,
fold
I
it
don't
in-
know. I
in
was
the
like,
same
fuck.
sequence.
I was just like, oh, not so much. I was like, I understand that my parents probably know that I'm jacking off, but I was like, they don't need to be like viscerally a part of the process.
I've
In that
always
way.
wondered if, as a parent, is that just hilarious to you that you get to talk shit about your kid to your
Yeah, you're like, this fuck gets jacking off.
yeah,
and
this
thinks I
gets turned on
doesn't
an
know.
American flag, or like I would find that hilarious. That's
Yeah.
my fear about becoming a mother one day is that I just will find them acting badly, like hilarious.
Sure.
Yeah,
Because I'll be
yeah.
like, let's watch Jackass, and you guys should try to do that stuff, or like
Yeah.
that would be bad. I
Because your parents were probably like, "Oh, Megan's cleaning her room again." Ew.
Yeah. Wow, look at,
Don't
look at our beautiful, clean daughter.
yeah, I think the room wasn't clean.
No,
Yeah.
it just looked
Isn't that
exactly the
dirtier?
same.
Oh, I hear the vacuum, but it's here in the
Oh
room.
my god.
The hardest I've ever seen my mom laugh was at a Jackass sketch.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah, there was the one where they park a hearse on the top of a hill, and the casket keeps sliding out and down the hill. That one, and the one where Pontius is in the trunk of the car, and they go to the gas station, and he just pops out and
Oh,
starts
yeah,
running
yeah.
away.
Good.
Those two, I thought my mom was going to throw up from laughing so hard. She thought it was the funniest thing she's ever seen.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
My mother's never laughed. That's not
really?
true. It's just my mom like finds things funny, but in like a if you don't like my sarcasm, then you're a baby sort of way.
99% bitch, 1% bitch.
Yeah,
Like that kind of
yeah.
stuff.
Like she finds me funny, but she's always said you're so funny, and she's never laughed at a single thing I say.
Oh, Megan, dear, you're so funny.
No, she loves Joe Pera though. She loves. I
interesting.
think that's the most she's ever laughed is at Joe Pera. Yeah, we saw him live, and she was like, he's delightful.
She's like, now this is a comedian.
She literally,
Yeah.
literally. No.
I bet he didn't take so long to clean his room.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you have is your mom like severe? Or is she just like
She's just, like-
serious?
No, I think this makes me sad when I think about it, but my mom just doesn't have interests, or like my mom doesn't
No,
like
yeah,
art.
yeah, yeah.
I think.
I feel the same way about my parents.
That can't be true, or like. I know it's not true because she loved music in like the 80s or whatever when she was
Yeah.
like in her 20s. And so it's just like, I know you are capable of liking things.
Yeah.
But right now, as my mom, you don't like anything. And
There seems to be like a certain like my dad seems to have stopped ingesting media in about 1978
Yeah.
or something like that, where he's just like, you know what the greatest things ever invented are? Led Zeppelin and Bruce Lee movies.
Yes, yeah.
And like that's it. And I'm just like, and he doesn't. The only thing one time he was like, we should go see The Italian Job. Because one, I liked the original, and two, it's called The Italian Job.
Yeah.
I mean, we're Italian.
Yeah.
Like, I would be
We
not
gotta
gonna see that.
support.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Like I know she likes TV shows that I show her, but like that she never seeks out anything on
Yes.
her own. It's always just like something I show her, and she was like, "I miss living with you because now I don't know what to watch."
Oh,
I'm like, "Oh,
that's
I'm
sad.
sorry, mom."
Turn it
Or
on.
yeah, she reads nonfiction though.
I
but
think it just goes to show you how having a child, how much it just completely takes you out of reality. It takes you out of the
Yeah.
world where you're like, interest, who gives it? This thing has to stay alive.
yeah,
And now that you're like alive and thriving in a way,
Yeah.
I don't want to put that on you.
No.
But
She's
you
wearing
know.
a Simpsons shirt. She's doing very well.
Yeah.
Pretty okay.
Then now you're.
I got the
like,
South Park Crocs. the
Yeah.
Simpsons
Okay.
shirt.
I was gonna actually. Speaking of your Crocs with the
Jesus,
gibbets,
yeah.
is that one? Or is it a bunch of Cartmans or is it like one? piece?
It's 9 Cartmans and 11 Butters.
Okay.
Then
Because of 9/11.
just because I love them.
yeah.
Then
Okay. No, I just didn't know if it was like one piece.
there was.
Did you buy these individually? Is it really the
Yeah,
question?
but they're only 50 cents. Or this was in Texas before the croc
They could be
inflation
$1,000 each.
They
I
could
don't
be
care.
$1,000.
Yeah,
I just think
yeah.
it's interesting if they
Yeah,
sell.
did you accumulate the butters or did you get them all in one
all
fell
in one
swoop?
go.
Okay.
All in one go.
Okay.
I was because I had just bought Crocs and I was like, well, I don't want to look like an idiot and not have them full.
I was hoping every time you broke some guy's heart, you bought a new Butters.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah,
that would
you're like
be,
a Black Widow.
Yeah.
You're a Butters widow.
Like an old dogfighter plane pilot thing.
Yeah.
Everybody kills someone, you mark your plane. Yeah, I got another fucking dumb blonde boy.
Yeah. I saw another weird mangled penis.
Yeah. Another Butters.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I say we move right along into the energy drink corner.
Okay.
Hey, everyone, welcome to the energy drink corner.
Hey, we're here.
Megan, congratulations.
I'm happy to be here.
We're very excited to have you for
That's
the
so
energy
awesome.
drink corner. We
So you
review
sh-
a new energy drink every week.
And you showed up here with your own Red Bull.
Very excited.
So
That was
you-
cool. Huge
which is
for
aw-
us.
so you're already into the world of energy drinks.
I love energy drinks.
All of them, like a wide variety of them, or are you just like are you like a one drink woman? Are you like a sugar-free Red Bull? Like, are you monogamous?
I'm a sugar
or poly.
I'm a sugar-free Red Bull. Then when I need it, I'd get a Celsius.
Okay.
Okay.
Because a Red Bull is kind of like the same as like a coffee for me.
Yes.
But when I'm like, I should genuinely, now that I'm saying it out loud, I should never be drinking Celsius. But because I'm also on Adderall. So like my heart, it's over.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah,
It sounds like you're cleaning your room over there.
yeah. No, I love the peach vibe Celsius.
Yes.
Peach Vibe rocks.
That's my favorite one, and sometimes that one's seasonal, but I still can find the dusty one. In the
Yeah.
winter. Then I get the orange one. But
Okay.
I'm a sugar-free Red Bull enthusiast because I worked at a hotel and they were just for free.
Yeah,
and
okay.
that really did a number on me.
Yeah, and now doing comedy too. That's the only energy drink available at like every green room and bar.
I had
and
an after
wherever.
party for my Tribeca movie, and I got Red Bull to sponsor it.
That's awesome.
And so I was just like, free money and Red Bull drinks
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Sick.
So it was.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was
Uh,
yeah. No, I'm sorry. Keep going. No, that's it. I had a
Okay.
story. It's not that good.
That's okay. We're doing the last Grizzly. This is Grizzly Energy. Hi, Grizzly.
Interesting.
They sent us a care package. This is the last flavor.
Yeah,
This is
I think they're from Texas.
I can't remember. Made in the USA. Yeah, Texas. South Lake, Texas.
Oh, that's right by
Oh,
Arlington.
that's fantastic. Megan's from Texas.
Yes.
Mountain Berry Lemonade is
Yeah.
the flavor.
Can I say something about South Lake?
Say again?
South Lake High School. Can I say something about South
Yeah,
Lake High
please,
School?
please.
They have a Subway in their cafeteria,
Whoa.
and we didn't. That's all.
That's
Subway's, that's
insane.
crazy
They
to
had
have
a
one.
Subway in the cafeteria.
For my high school for lunch, you could get normal lunch, or they'd also buy a bunch of Papa John's pizzas
oh wow.
and a bunch of Subway sandwiches.
and they cart them in, and they
yeah,
yeah.
you could pay for extra.
Wow.
Now, what I would do is instead of getting lunch for 50 cents every day, I'd get a Subway sandwich on Monday and then figure it out for the rest of the week.
absolutely. No.
Okay, so this is Grizzly. We've been really surprised. Grizzly's been really good
Across
Okay.
the board.
across the board. Really psyched
Excited.
on this.
Yeah, I want to. Because
Wait, poetry?
Is there anything written on a can at all we consider poetry?
No, 160 milligrams of caffeine per 16-ounce serving. Made in the USA.
about on
10
that?
calories, no sugar.
Can I read the caution in sort of a slam poetry
Yeah,
cadence?
Please.
Caution, this product is only intended for healthy adults 18 years or age of older. That's all I had. I couldn't keep going with that one.
Okay, let's try that bad boy.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Okay. Actually, I was going to get. Okay, I'll do this. I'll stop talking for one.
Yeah. Oh, thank fucking God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I hate when they talk on podcasts.
I know, it really makes me
thank you.
sick.
I love this orange juice glass. Now, I will say I like when it's clear. I like when the energy drink is clear. I don't like when it's a sort of pea tone. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
That.
Friendship.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see. Let's
Thank you.
Nice scent.
Yeah. I'll drink
Ooh.
last. I'll keep talking over everyone.
Sounds like lemon.
But yeah, this brand has like I didn't know anything about them, and then they sent us a care package, and I really liked it a lot, and not in a way where they're paying me.
No,
they're
no
not
money.
paying
They
me
gave
at
us
all.
no money. I want to make that clear.
Yeah, they just gave us free drinks, but
This is good. It completely. My freshman year of college, I made my only 21-year-old friend buy me 8 full-size bottles of Svedka strawberry
Oh.
lemonade.
yeah.
And that's exactly this taste.
yeah, we're drinking. What's the Barstool
Pink Whitney's,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. We're drinking that. We're spitting chiclets over here.
Yeah,
with
this
our-
is.
with our
I can
brews.
talk about hockey all
This
day
is
night.
really good.
This is very nice.
I like
This is
this a lot.
tasty.
Yeah, this is tasty. Here's what I like about Grizzly. Very little of it lingers. It's a very clean finish to me.
That's true. It's
It feels almost like drinking
syrup.
like creatine or like pre-workout or something, where it doesn't have
a good
that
point.
like thickness. It just has like a flavor, and then it's gone.
Yeah, I will say the non-sugar-free Red Bull sticks in your mouth for
It
so
really
fucking
is like
long.
yeah.
I really don't like
It like attaches itself to your plaque.
Is this no sugar?
This is no sugar.
It's good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing an ad right now, but I'm not.
No.
Right,
I
yeah,
feel like
good stuff.
I actually just like
you're like,
this,
is this
yeah.
no sugar? Is everything in it all natural? Do the proceeds go to a
Charity?
worthy individual?
Paul Newman should make an energy drink.
Who?
The Newman Zone should make an energy drink.
Talk to a girl should make an energy
No.
drink, and it should be called energize that thing.
Yeah.
Stop
giving her free money. You're
yeah.
brilliant.
Hawk to a girl. If you're hiring, I will.
Dude,
work for
Hawk
you.
To
Yeah.
a girl, I loved you on Club Random.
Hawk to a girl.
I couldn't get enough of you on Club Random. We're the Club
I didn't like you before. Then Bill Maher made you seem totally normal as a person.
he made you seem reasonable.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is nice. So what we
This
do
is
is
really
we,
fucking nice. I really like this.
we rate the energy drink from 0 to 5 lightning bolts.
Okay.
0, obviously you hated it.
Disgusting.
5, you liked it so much you're gonna search it out online to order it.
I want to search it on. This is if I saw this in a store, I would get this. So I would say 4.
Yeah,
I would say 4.
perfect.
Yeah.
I really like this.
What's a 5 for you guys?
A 5 for me? There is the tropical passion fruit C4.
I never had C4.
Oh, I have two 12-packs. I'll give you one.
Their
on the way
packaging
out.
scares me.
It's rough.
But these are softer
these are the
packaging.
smart
Okay.
energy, so they're supposed to kind of be like the C4 version of like a Celsius or
for
something
girls.
like that. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
like
girl
the
size
one.
can.
Yeah, the yellow Red Bull I love.
I've only ventured out into other Red Bulls for mixers.
Oh yes, this one there's some bar that sells the like yellow Red Bull like mixed drinks because it's like the
Beautiful.
tropical one. Yeah.
It was for the Red Bull party. They gave me a preset menu of like different mixed drinks that Red Bull endorses,
shit, yeah.
and some of them sounded delicious.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what's a 5 for you?
5 for me, the tropical berry goat fuel is the greatest energy drink of all time in my opinion.
Never even.
I'll give you one. I have some.
Yeah. You're leaving here with a care package of
Yay,
energy
swag
drinks.
bag! Yay!
The creamsicle rain.
Yeah.
I love a creamsicle flavor.
The unfortunately enough,
Oh
the
yeah.
Joe Rogan
Kill Cliff.
Kill Cliff flavor. It's ginger and pineapple flavor.
It's like spicy pineapple.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And there's an Australian energy drink called Mother, and they have like a passion fruit one that's really really good. That one isn't that's the only one that's not no sugar though. It's like I drank so many when I was in Australia, and they are like 400 calories.
They
each
make
can.
when they have sugar, they literally make you feel like ass afterwards. I
Yeah, it
think.
hits hard.
It feels good in the moment though,
Yeah.
but yeah. You guys didn't try to get up at Kill Tony MSG?
No. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I did it at Skankfest a while ago. So
Yeah.
I kind of don't got to do that anymore.
I've done it. I did well at Skankfest when they did it at
Creek in the Cave.
Creek in the Cave. I bombed when they did it at the other one in Greenpoint. What was that place
Brooklyn
called?
Bazaar.
Brooklyn Bazaar. I'm done with.
You get 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny though because it was afterwards. I think I wasn't enough of like a lunatic for it to be interesting. When they were
Yeah.
like, "So what do you do?" and I was like, "Just stand-up comedy. It's
Yeah.
the only thing I'm
Yeah.
interested in. I've ruined my life in the pursuit of this."
I was on it. Can you bleep the name of the show I'm about to say?
I guess.
Okay, no, I auditioned for this talent
Make up a
show.
note. Yeah, make up a
Yeah.
word.
A couple. I auditioned for a show, and then afterwards they're like, "What do you and your friend do?" And I was like, I just do this. I just do
Yeah.
comedy." And then my friend was like, "I'm a teacher," and they were like, "We love real jobs." And I was like,
Oh,
"Ah!"
wow.
They were like, "We love that angle." So I was
Jesus.
like, "Whatever." But wait, so what did you guys rate the drink?
Oh,
I think that's a 4.25 for me.
I'm gonna go 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm
0.25, you fuck.
Hey, listen. I want to know. I want you guys to know I like
don't
it more.
say that to him.
No.
He's saying
no,
true to
no.
himself.
I'm sorry. I hate the Dave Portnoy the points system.
Oh yeah, no, we get it. We get into the weeds on the
on the points.
on the
Okay, that's
and
okay.
stuff.
I just because it's just like what's a 7.6 versus a 7.7.
So 7.7 is a little bit better.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's 0.1 better.
I'm just explaining numbers to women on the podcast
Yeah.
now. Me of all people.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what's after 9? Wait, I love that.
Babe, don't worry about what's after 9.
Wait.
Because on a phone it's 0, but actually in real life there's 10.
Oh, I never even thought of that. Wait.
Yeah, man, I can't believe they fucking did that at MSG. I can't believe
It's sold out at MSG.
I can't believe people go see that. You're
was
going to see
$80 a
bad
ticket.
comedy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Yeah. That
Crazy.
That's impressive. It is genuinely impressive to me to be able to have marketed an open mic like that. Like
Yeah.
that's impressive, but like whatever.
Impressive, yeah. Impressive doesn't necessarily mean
It's-
commendable.
Exactly.
Jesus.
In sort of a slop way.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, it's I feel like the more and
Oh, not a single woman went up.
That's so awesome.
That's what I heard.
That's so fucking.
They had like 15 people, not a single woman.
oh
So
my
awesome.
God. Not even that's I mean, for a while their thing was like, okay, there's no women here, so we have to literally put one up on purpose.
Yeah.
And now they're not even doing that.
No.
Hey, them's the breaks, I guess.
My dream is to go on Kill Tony and go, Kill Tony? All right. And
You
I
got
shoot
it.
him in the head. Yeah.
Do
that's
Joker
the dream.
style.
Yeah. That'd be good.
You would. So many people would bail you out of jail.
So I would literally be exonerated. I'd genuinely be exonerated.
Your Honor, come on.
Your Honor, look at him.
How
Look
could
at
you
him.
not?
Yeah, come on.
You know what we're doing.
You know.
Ugh.
You know who'd be awesome on Kill Tony? The Hawk Tour girl.
Yeah, I love the Hawk Tuah girl. Spit on that thing. I love when she says that line.
I love
think
when
it's-
she says that one thing.
Oh my god, when she said Hawk Tuah,
Yeah, crazy.
chills.
Yeah.
Chills.
I'm dying for
It's like that's better than The Graduate.
Yeah, literally. No, I think
She's kind of the Elaine May of our generation, if you think about it, because she's
Definitely.
also a woman.
that's true. That's true. All women are the same person.
That's true. All women are.
Yeah.
you
I
think
am
about
every
that.
woman.
beautiful. That's kind
Yeah.
of beautiful.
Yeah.
You're every woman.
Yeah.
So we don't have to have another one on for 10 years.
That's
Probably
good.
not.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we can have 15
Yay.
guys on in a row now. The Kill Tony style.
Yeah, that's the
Good.
order
That
now.
is good.
15 to 1.
Everyone gets 1 minute on my podcast.
That is insane. Yeah, if you can line up
15. Yeah.
60 people.
Yeah. That would be... Everyone state one bad opinion.
Yeah,
and
there you
then-
go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
that's
there's a guy who's pretty successful doing that right now on a subway
God
train.
damn it! I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
everything that's being made now.
I have a plan for that subway. If I ever get on the subway show, I'm gonna say, if you hate kids, you should be forced to go back in time and kill yourself as a child.
And he's like, yeah, 100%.
He's like, "What's your take?" And I'm like, "I actually think you could tell a lot about a person by the shape of their skull." I actually think it's a
so
pretty good barometer of how you are as a
so
person.
funny. He comes around to every take by the end of it.
Yeah.
He always comes around a little.
He's like, "Oh,
he
I
goes,
guess
I see what you mean.
Me
Yeah.
holding a Metro card on the L and being like, I think I should go back to the fucking country.
Yeah.
Me holding a Metro card on the L. I think people that film content in public should go to prison.
I think it should be legal to hunt homeless people for sport.
Yeah.
It's just like, get out of my way.
Yeah. I think dog fighting should be legal.
Yeah.
They love it.
If the dogs consent to it,
Yeah.
what's the problem?
Exactly.
Beautiful when a dog consents. I've always said that.
Yeah.
Megan, thank you so much for doing the podcast. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out.
I have so much fun in this
Hell yeah.
apartment.
What? She did Mac's podcast. Don't be
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Where can people follow you? What can they watch of yours?
see.
Listen and be.
Let's see. It's Megan Bitchell on everything,
Ah,
and
curse word.
add Rent Free to your watch list on Letterboxd because that's coming to. Well, that was at Tribeca. It's doing the rounds right now at some other festivals.
Very excited.
If you live in Austin, go see Rent Free on August 21st,
And then move away.
Yeah, then move away. Then get the hell out of there.
If you
I'll
live
be
in
there.
Austin, make sure to do Kill Tony.
Yeah.
If you live in Austin, I missed my ex-boyfriend. Please contact him for me.
Is Rent Free going to be playing at the mothership?
yeah.
It's doing a weekend at the mothership.
No,
I have added it to my watch list as we
Yay!
speak.
Wow.
Austin Film Society will be showing Rent Free. And then also Megan Bitchell on everything. I have a sketch show coming up in September. I'm on Bodega Comedy next
Wow.
Friday or something.
Get on the Bitchell boat.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
yeah.
There's already one review for somebody I follow.
Oh really?
For
What did they say?
they said This is kind of like boy girlfriends parentheses 1978.
Oh, that's my friend Brianna.
Yeah.
Brianna said
Well,
that.
we follow each other on
It's beautiful.
on Letterboxd.
Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Follow Hawk to a
Follow
girl.
the Hawk.
Follow her onto the battlefield
Yeah.
that is the Bill Maher War that will be coming in
Follow
2
her
years.
to Club Random.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Patreon.com/A Little Time Pod for 4 bonus episodes a month, plus video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We love you.
Sunnyvale, California at Rooster Teeth Feathers, and Fort Worth, Texas at Big Laugh Comedy Club.
I'm from there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be there in the middle of September.
I have a playoff hockey game on Wednesday, which is a day before this comes out. Make sure you be there.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.